to behave like a partner instead of like a bad boy. And above all is finally convinced the trickless romance is not a way of life for him. A. Has menacingly alcoholics how wish to marry and are in a position to so. Some marry fallible. S. How do they come out? On Felicity's marriage for their goodness. Their common suffering gas drinker their calm, mon interestina. A. And spiritual things often enhance such unions. Iticently where boy meets girl in a. Camp, puss, and love follows at first sight. The difficulties might develop. The prospective partners need to be solid. S and long genuine acquainted talk now that their compatibility, diet, spiritual, mental and emotional levels of factan not wishful thinking. They need to be series possible but no deep lie in emotional handicap neither will likely to rise upon later pressure sto criplatum. Fit consideration seri equilibrium important for he a. Shoes. Marry outside a. With clear understanding and right, grown up attitudes very happy results if allowed. And what can but say man a. Members who for a variety of reasons cannot have a family life at first man yacht he's a feelingly hurt and left out taste the witness saw much domestic happiness about them. If they cannot have a thick-skinned alpha happiness can a. Offer them satisfaction. Soft similar word handurability yes whenever they try hard to seek them out. Surrounded by so many a. Friends these so-called letters tell us they no longer feel alone. In partnership with others women and men they can devote themselves to and a number of ideas people and constructive projects. Free of marital responsibilities they can participate in enterprises which would be denied to family men and women. Ideally such members render prodigy a soft service and receive agreed joys in return. Where the possession of money and material things was concerned our outlook underwent this revolutionary change. With a few exceptions half shade being spendthrifts. Went through money about in every direction with the purpose of pleasing ourselves and impressing other people. In our drinking time, wet days of the money supply was inexhaustible, though between binges we sometimes go to the other extreme and become almost miserly. Without realizing it we're just accumulating funds for Phoenix spree. Money waste the symbol of pleasure and self-importance. We near drinking had become much worse. Money was only an urgent requirement which could supply us with Phoenix drink and the ton for our comfort of oblivion it brought. Upon entering the a. This attitudes were sharply reversed often going much too far in the opposite direction. The spectacular fires of waste through us into panic. There simply would be end to a time without torpedo or shattered fortunes. How could we ever take care of those awful debts, possess a decent home, educate the kids, and set something by for old age? Financial importance was no longer our principle and we now clamored for materials security. Even when we were well re-established in our business these terrible fears often continued to haunt us. This made me use miser and penny pinchers all over again. Complete financial security they must have or else. We forgot thoughtless alcoholics seen a. Heavy earning power considerably above the average we forgot the mess of good willow for brother a. Shower on light to help us do better jobs when we deserted them we forgot the actual potential financial insecurity of the human being in the world. And we're still fall we forgot God. In money matters we had faith in I know ourselves and not to mush of that thistle meant though of course that we were still far rival dance. When at still looked like camera means of jetting money rather than an opportunity for service, but the acquisition of money for financial independence that looked more important than right dependence upon God were still the victims of unreasonable fears. And these were fears which would make the Azrini and Deuce feel existence a dignified, non-gillable quitomposable. Beautist impassive found fate with help of a. S 12 steps way to those at the spheres nometer with her. Material prospects were. We could cheerfully perform humble labor without worrying about tomorrow. If our circumstance had near to be good we no longer dreaded the change for worse for had learned that these true bless could be turned into great values. It did not matter too much what our material condition was, but it did matter what our spiritual condition was. Money gradually became our servant and nature master. It became a means of effects. Change in love the answer the swift thoughts about us. When with God shall be caught lie accepted or let and found way could live out peace with ourselves and show others who still suffered the same fierce path it could get over them too. We found that freedom from fear was more important than freedom from want. Let you take a note for improved outlook upon the problems of personal importance, power, ambition, and leadership. Thesaurary F soup on which man yo fuscamtachi preferir drinking careers. Practically every boy in the United States dreams of the East. Come your president. He wants to bet his country's number one a man. Ashaget sovereign sees the impossibility of these. He can smile good-naturedly a this childhood dream. In Lat. Earl of High finds Titri L happiness is not a bet fountain just trying to be number on a man or even at first rather heartbreaking struggled for money romance or self-improvement. He learns to have it can be content as long gash at least well whatever cards life dilshin. He f's still ambitious but not absurdly so because he can no see and that kept tactile reality. He's willing to stay right side. But not with alcoholics. When a was quit young, the number of eminent psychologists and doctors made an exhaustive study of a good-sized group of so-called problem drinkers. The doctors weren't trying to find how different were from one another. They sought to find whatever personality traits this group of alcoholics had in common. They finally came up with a conclusion that shocked the members of that time. These distinguished men have that say that most of the alcoholics under investigation were still childish, emotionally sensitive and grandiose. How alcoholics did resent that verdict! Would not believe that our adult dreams were and truly childish. And considering the roof dialith hagi news the felt it perfectly natural that worry sensitive as to grandiose behavior wines instead that we had been possessed of not to high and legitimate ambition awe in figuratively of life. Since however most of us should come to agree with thoughts Dr. We have had the muck key and look the tour selvas and thoughts about use. We have seen that were prodded by unreasonable fears so rank cities and top macking the life business of winning fame money and Dwayne without was leadership. So false pride became a fear of seaside of the truth and as Cohen marked fear. We simply had to number people to cover Rupert yet lie in gin prioritize. In fitful successes would do ace of greater feats to be done in defeat were editor. If we didn't they've moved show than a world. The success would be the depressed cow. Then people said were of inferior type. But no woozier. Selvas a scope soft the same meal block. A fear tweedel. In abnormally fearful. It mattered little whether we had sought on the shore of life drinking gore selves into forgetfulness or had plunged recklessly and willfully beyond our depth and ability. Perez sold twice the same alpha shed nearly perish in ACA of alcohol. But even well matured as these distorted drifts have been restored to homo think like their true purpose and direction. When no longer strive to dominate truly foes about those in order to gain self-importance. We no longer seek $1 million in order to better. When they what observe family friends business our community attract widespread affection and time a single doubt for posts of greater responsibility and trustworthy to come like great feeling exert yourselves temori and spirita lovey and service. True leadership we find depend supin abri exemplin no tupon vain display soft power glry. Stilmer wonderfulest the feeling fate we do not have to be especially distinguished among gorfalaus in order to be useful and profoundly happy. Not many tofus can be leaders of prominence nor how I wish to. Service glad, light rendered, obligations squarely met, troubles well accepted or solved with God shall theft old get thought at home errant world outside where a partner's fanatical effort to understood fact fading God's sight who, man being so important that proved had love a free legiven surely brings a full return. The certainty that we are no longer resolute and alone means self-constructed presence the surety fate when need no longer best square pegs in round holes but can fit and belong in God's scheme of things this year the permanent and legitimate satisfaction soft right living for which no amount of pomp and circumstance no heap of material possessions could possibly be substitutes. True ambition is no which without type was. True ambition is the deep desire to abuse the lie and walk humbly under the grace of God. These a little studies of a 12 steps no come to close. We have been considering so many problems it might appear that a consists not in the fracking dilemmas and troubleshooting to a certain extent that 'tis true. We have been talking about problems because where problem people will have found a way upon doubt and who wish to share your old theophyte twain with who cannot seat. For recently we accept the and solve your problems that we can begin to try with ourselves and with world about us and with time what presides over usual. Understanding is the key to principles and attitudes, and right action is the key to good living. Therefore the joy of good living just that email thought. A 12th step. Why each passing day over lives may the real sense more deeply the inner meaning of a s simple prayer. Goshen touch these Renatito accept that things waken on change. Courage at O'Kane jet there things waken. And wisdom talk now the difference. Subscribe and follow me on Instagram in FERNA and the OINYOURHEARTH.